Okay, you guys, we just have to. So the new promo for next week dropped the week of the 25th of May, 2026, Memorial Day week. They drop a promo titled The Pawn. So let's get into it. Let's just dive right into this absolute hot mess of a promo. First off, the chess set. We see Brady and Bell sitting there playing with this incredibly ornate chess set. The one that was left to Marlena, probably from Stefano's will reading or whatever that was a few episodes ago. But Belle is looking at the board and she's like, wait, there's another piece missing. It's a pawn. A pawn is missing from the set. And if you have been watching Days of Our Lives for more than 5 minutes, you know exactly what the word pawn means in this universe. It means John Black. It always means John. The pawn. From way back in the ADS when he was wrapped in bandages and Victor and Stefano were doing their thing. The show has so much history with that word. It's legendary. But seeing it now, today, it feels, I don't know, it feels really heavy. And kind of wrong. Because in the promo, right after they talk about the missing pawn, Marlena is shown standing at John's grave. She's visiting his grave because it's been a year since he died on the show, celebrating his life, mourning his loss. And obviously, we all know the harsh reality. We lost Drake. Losing Drake Hogestyn was a massive, massive blow to the fans, to the cast, to everyone who loves this show. He was an absolute legend. So when the show starts teasing the pawn returning, or whatever this missing chess piece is supposed to mean, the fans on social media are already losing their minds. And I don't blame them at all. I really don't. Like, what were they thinking? Are they really going to tease that John is actually alive? Again? Like they did with Stefano back in the day when Joseph Mascolo passed? It doesn't work when we all know the actor has passed away in real life. It just feels kind of gross. Not recasting actors who died in real life should be a golden rule of soaps. It just should be, you don't mess with that. You don't play games with the audience's real grief. It's just cheap. But then again, maybe I'm being too harsh. I change my mind a lot with the show. You guys know, T-Bat. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Maybe the writers are actually setting up a really beautiful mystery that honors him. I saw someone in the comments saying maybe it's a new generation pawn. Like maybe a secret kid? Son of John and Marlena? But wait, no. The last time I checked, Marlena and John had a daughter. Belle, not a son. Unless they retcon something, which, let's be real, Days loves a good retcon. They do it all the time. But still, please just let John rest. Let Marlena grieve. Don't drag us into a fake out. Please. And moving on, because I will just cry if I think about John too much. Can we please talk about Philip? Because, wow, Philip is back in uniform. He is wearing a black Marine uniform, and people in the comments are just absolutely drooling over it. And, yeah, I see it. He looks good. Really good. But why is he wearing it? Next week is Memorial Day, so maybe it's just for the holiday on Monday. Harris Michaels used to wear his white uniform, but Phillips is black, and it just hits different. But wait, someone brought up a really good point on the boards. Did Philip go and re-enlist because of Gabby's betrayal? Because that would be such a classic Philip move. Get your heart broken, make a massive life-altering decision immediately without thinking it through. So, typical Philip, he never learns. But we see him in the promo talking to Amy Choi, saying, Mrs. Choi, I'm very sorry for your loss. And that brings me to the absolute biggest headache of this entire month. The Sophia situation. The never-ending, exhausting Sophia situation. I literally cannot with this storyline anymore. I am so tired of Sophia. Even in death, this girl is still ruining everyone's lives. Even in death, she still wins. And the thing is, she isn't even dead. Is she? Does anyone actually believe Psycho Sophia is really dead? No. We all know she's probably hiding in the DiMera tunnels or something, eating stolen sandwiches and laughing at everyone. But meanwhile, her mom, Amy Choi, is out here losing her absolute mind and trying to press manslaughter charges against Holly. Manslaughter. Really, manslaughter. Let's just rewind for a second because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Sophia drugged Holly. Sophia drugged Tate. Sophia tried to kill Johnny. She set fires. She did all of this horrible, toxic stuff. Johnny literally told everyone it was Sophia. Rachel confessed. There are prints. There is drug test evidence. Brady is working on the case, and he has the evidence. So how on earth is Amy Choi trying to blame Holly for this? Holly is a victim here. Holly didn't do this. Holly and Tate have no right to be at Sophia's funeral anyway, because why would you go to the funeral of the girl who tried to ruin your life? But charging Holly with manslaughter when there's zero proof she did anything, it makes absolutely no sense. The writers are just dragging this out, dragging it and dragging it. Too much time has been put on this whole Sophia obsession with Tate and the crime she got away with. Just end it. Get this "is she dead or isn't she" stuff over with. I agree with the fans on this one. Stop dragging this out. It's been months of this nonsense. Actually, maybe Amy is just grieving. Mothers do crazy things when they lose a child on this show. Maybe I should feel bad for her. It's hard to lose a kid, even if your kid is a total psycho. But still, it's frustrating to watch. It's just a series of shock value moments lately. It hasn't been the same since EJ died in 2014, honestly. The show used to tell a deep story. It used to be about families and real drama. Now it's just who can scream the loudest in the town square while holding a fake positive pregnancy test or a gun. And Kristen, we all know Kristen DiMera is involved. Kristen needs to go down for this. Someone has to find Sophia's phone. That phone is the key to everything. I feel like Sarah might speak up. Or maybe Brady will actually do his job and present the evidence. Speaking of Brady, Brady and Sarah, no. I am sorry to the 3 people out there who ship this, but it is disgusting. Just break them up. Break up Brady and Sarah. Break up this toxic, rushed, shot mess. Just put Brady with someone else. Put Sarah back with Xander where she belongs. I read a spoiler that Sarah and Xander will probably be back together by fall sweeps, and I am holding on to that like a life raft, because this current setup is not working. The musical chairs of relationships right now is just giving me whiplash. I changed my mind about Brady a few episodes ago. I thought maybe he was getting his act together, but no. He's just a mess. Always a mess. Brady ruins everything he touches, and Sarah deserves better. And give Gwen a new love interest while you're at it. Leave Gwen single for a minute, or bring in a new character for her. But stop just pairing everyone up with whoever happens to be standing next to the Brady pub door. So what else? Oh, right. Chanel. Next week, Chanel is supposed to get her biopsy results. And guys, I am scared. I am actually really scared for her and the baby. Please do not give Chanel cancer. Please. We already had to deal with cancer storylines on other soaps. We do not need it here. I hope and pray the results come back negative. But you know how these writers are. They love to torture us during sweeps. They love to take a happy couple and just destroy them with medical trauma. The only silver lining is that Eli and Lonnie are back next week. And I love them. I am so glad they are back on our screens. Hopefully Lonnie is just there to support her sister and celebrate good news. If they brought Lonnie and Eli back just to stand around crying in the hospital while Chanel gets a terrible diagnosis, I am going to throw my laptop out the window. I swear I will. My number Janelle deserves some happiness. Just let them have their baby and be happy baking pies or whatever it is they do. And where's Nicole? With everything happening to Holly, Nicole needs to come back to Salem. Holly needs her mom. I know the logistics of bringing actors back is complicated in the real world, but story-wise, it makes zero sense for Nicole to be MIA when her daughter is facing fake manslaughter charges for a fake death of a teenage psycho. It just doesn't track. Nicole would be tearing the town apart. She would be ripping Amy Choi to shreds in the town square. It just feels like a huge missing piece of the puzzle. So yeah, that's the promo. The pawn. The missing chess piece. Marlena crying at the grave. Philip looking hot in a uniform. Amy Choi being delusional. And Chanel waiting for life-altering medical news. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's clunky. And I don't know how they are going to fit all this into 5 episodes next week. Oh wait, Monday's a holiday? Maybe there isn't even an episode? Some people in the comments were saying there's no episode on Monday, but others were saying the new episode is Monday. See? Even the schedule is a mess. I can't keep track anymore. I honestly don't even know what day it is. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. I really need sleep. I have been staring at this bright screen for way too long. But I will be watching next week. I always do. Even when I say I'm done with this show, I'm never really done. You guys get it. You are right here with me in the trenches. Let me know in the comments what you think the missing pawn means, because my brain is completely fried at this point. Will Kristen finally get caught? Will Sarah and Xander find their way back? God, I hope so. Alright, I'm out. Talk to you guys after Monday's episode, assuming it actually airs.